Wise Old Man is a Tibetan story. This story reflects the teachings of Tibetan Buddhism. Once upon a time, at the foot of the mountains in Tibet, there was a small village. In that village lived a wise man whom everyone respected. His name is Lama Rinpoche. He was very old, with a white beard and long hair, always with a gentle smile. Lama Rinpoche could answer any question, and the villagers would often come to him for help. One day, a young man came to the village. His name is Tempa. Tempa wanted to be very smart, but he didn't know where to start. He heard about Lama Rinpoche from the villagers, and decided to meet the sage. "Lama Rinpoche, how can I be wise?" Tempa asked the Lama. His eyes sparkled with anticipation. Lama Rinpoche thought silently for a while, then said slowly, "Being smart comes from continuing to learn and gaining experience. But the most important thing is to open the ears of your heart." "Ears of the heart?" Tempa shook his head. "That's right," the Lama replied with a smile. "Just learning knowledge is not smart. Understanding the human mind, listening to nature, and knowing oneself deeply is what brings true wisdom." Tempa didn't understand Lama's words well, but he still felt something resonate in his heart. "So how can we open the ears of the heart?" he asked again. The Lama was silent for a while, and then said, "In order for you to open your heart's ears, first observe what is around you and listen quietly. For example, the wind in this mountain, the murmuring of the river, and the voices of animals. All of this tells us something." Taking the words of the Lama to heart, Tempa began to climb mountains and sit by the river to listen to the sounds of nature from the next day. At first, I didn't feel anything, but gradually the sound of the wind and the chirping of birds began to resonate with me. When I returned to the village, I listened to the villagers' voices and began to notice the compassion and emotion behind their words. A few months passed, and Tempa went to Lama Rinpoche again. "Lama Rinpoche, have I opened my heart's ears?" Tempa asked. The Lama stared at him for a while, and then said gently, "You have learned to listen, to see, and to open your heart. But true wisdom also comes from compassion for others and reaching out to those in need." Tempa thought deeply about the words. "Does caring for others lead to wisdom?" The Lama nodded. "Yes, not only knowledge, but also helping others, and feeling the pain and joy of others together fosters greater wisdom. No matter how wise you become, if you don't have the heart to help people, you can't be a real wise man." From that day on, Tempa became more involved with the villagers, sometimes traveling across the mountains to distant villages to lend a hand to those in need. Tempa gradually gained the respect of the villagers, and it seemed as if a certain wisdom had begun to grow in his heart. Over time, Tempa became a person who bestowed wisdom on the villagers, just like Lama Rinpoche, and he always said, "Wisdom is not just knowledge, it starts with opening your heart." End.